In this course, we talked about media and how it affects our lives. We touched upon different types of manipulations and learned how to spot them and protect ourselves. Let's summarize the tips that will help us to navigate through these. Tip number 1, the 5-check rule. Check the source. Going to the source is an important precaution because in some cases, the secondary source distorts the original information. If an article or a post doesn't have any sources, it should be considered suspicious. A quick search on the topic of the article should help verify whether it is accurate or not. Check the date. Pay attention to the date of the publication to find out when it was published. You can use the Wayback Machine tool to check for modifications. Check the outlet's owner. If the outlet provides no information about its owner, you should try to find it. Don't forget to check who or which media group owns the outlet. Check evidence. Evaluate the information you read by verifying some or all of the evidence presented. This involves looking up the information using resources you know are credible. One type of evidence which can often be misleading is data and statistics. To combat this, think about the numbers involved. Do they make sense? If a link or name of a source is given in the article, click the link or Google it. Check whether the source says what the article claims. Ask if the source is well placed to provide the information. If you have doubts, try to identify a reputable source for checking the information yourself. Check visuals. The internet is full of repurposed photos which appear to show something but in reality represent a different place, time, or event. Reverse image searching is not always the solution, but it often helps us determine whether a picture has been previously used or altered. You can also run a video check. Reverse search the thumbnail image or a screenshot from the video, try to find the earliest version uploaded, read the comments, and check the creators of the video.
Tip 2. Check your emotions and biases. A lie feels easily identifiable if the text contradicts our views. It's much more difficult to believe the author is lying when the text supports our own opinion, especially when the content is validated by something in our experience. We are all biased. It is human nature. It is how our brain works. We quickly characterize people around us based on existing stereotypes. However, stereotypes can be harmful and lead to hostility between people and even entire nations. Recognizing our biases is the first step toward resisting the spread of lies.
Tip number 3. Beware of algorithms. If you source news from social media, you fall victim to algorithms designed to entertain you, not provide relevant information. You end up in a personal information bubble where the network feeds you only the news you like. Use sources that don't just cater to your existing views, but also provide news on a variety of topics and seek to include different perspectives in the stories, contributing to your broader understanding.
Tip 4. Keep an eye on disinformation. As we already know, the most effective propaganda and disinformation are often composed of partially true information, so that we accept it without question. For this reason, we need to constantly learn to identify features of false and distorted information to understand who benefits from its dissemination. This way, we can proactively prevent problems rather than simply reacting to the consequences.
Tip number 5. Control technology so it doesn't control you. If you allow yourself to get distracted too much, it will soon become a habit. There are things we can do about it right now. Try a digital detox if you're feeling overwhelmed. Start with uninstalling social media apps from your phone. If this seems like overkill, try at least disabling these notifications and moving the apps to the furthest home screen. Be curious. Engage with people outside your immediate community to expand your perception of the world and to help break stereotypes. Your habits matter, so start by changing them. Verify information around you and always stay alert. Make media literacy a part of your lifestyle.
In this course, you have mastered the skills that will help protect you from misinformation. You have worked hard and should feel optimistic about your ability to protect yourself and share what you have learned about misinformation with others. But also, remember that technology will evolve. This is inevitable. You will have to learn new things to protect yourself from manipulation throughout your life. Now you're an ambassador for healthy information habits and can help promote this new lifestyle. But remember to start with yourself. You know how to make yourself more resilient to emotional manipulation and adapt to rapid changes in the information environment. You are aware of different types of disinformation and misinformation, and you know that there are more to come. Each of us has the power to determine what media we engage with and what media to share. Making thoughtful decisions about our habits can help us become more responsible media users. So let's start doing that today.